Hi everyone, I am Ketra. Welcome to your reading for Taurus. This is going to be for the week starting June 23rd. As a reminder, these messages are a collective reading, so if the messages don't resonate with you, that's okay. But if you think you may know somebody that the messages are for, please go ahead and share my video. As always, thank you to all of my viewers and thank you so much to my subscribers. Let's go ahead and get some general energy for the reading for today. And again, my readings are generated mostly for those sober souls, those on the path to spiritual recovery, those that are healing, and those that just need a little extra guidance while they're on their journey. I too am a Taurus, so this reading is for you and for me. And I'm also in recovery. So anytime you need any extra advice or just need to talk or connect, feel free to reach out to me in the comments or send me an email. I am available for one-on-one consultations or readings Wednesday and Thursday of this week. I'm unavailable Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. So let's go ahead and take a look at Goddess. Honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty. Love every part. Absolutely. One day at a time. Love every aspect of your being, every aspect of your being. And then we're going to use the Spirit of the Animals Oracle for an additional message to start the reading. I love Oracle cards. I highly recommend going to a metaphysical store or a Barnes & Noble and pick yourself up an Oracle deck if you're unfamiliar with using tarot cards for yourself, because they have great little messages and it's a way that your guides can reach you and just give you a little nudge to start your day. Lizard regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. As I have my cloak right here. You are a master of your regeneration. That is so fantastic. I love that for us. I love that for us. You are a master of regeneration. Absolutely. Yes, we are. So we're going to use the Rider-Waite deck today. And I think we're going to go ahead and just do a Celtic Cross to try and get a good look at the general energy that we're in for this week. So let's get a look at Taurus collectively. General energy for this week. Where are we at this week? All right. Wheel of Fortune. Absolutely. And that's literally the energy that I feel right now for us collectively, Taurus, is this is the energy that we're at. We are doing things right now on our spiritual journey to move us forward. We're aware that we have an intuition that we can tap into. We're aware of our higher selves. We're aware of the divine and how it can guide us moving forward on this spiritual path. And so the challenge that we're going to be facing this week, why do I keep turning these cards around? There we go. All right, what is the challenge that we're facing this week collectively as Taurus? Three of Pentacles. So sometimes a challenge that we face as Taurus is we like to do things ourselves. We like to be kind of the one that builds that foundation and moves forward. That's a light and a shadow trait of us. So in these readings, we're also going to try to tap into a little bit of our astrology too, our light and our shadow. It's a good thing and a bad thing that we're so strong-minded and strong-willed. Some might call us stubborn. I don't know what they're talking about. Okay, we do know what they're talking about. But when we're building this foundation, especially when we're on the path to recovery, again, whether it's from substances, past behaviors, addictive behaviors, obsessive behaviors, even good things can become obsessive, like exercising to the point to where nothing else matters in your life, but going to the gym. It's finding that balance while we're on this spiritual path. And so sometimes it's hard for us to ask for help or get help. But what this tells me right here, when it's the challenge, that is the challenge for us, but we have the energy of the Wheel of Fortune. So what Spirit is asking us today is to remember to get help, remember to accept help, and remember to ask for help. So next, what in our past is affecting us right now? What in our past is affecting us right now? So, Six of Cups. This is a card of nostalgia. This is a card that I always feel is a reminder to take care of our inner child, take care of our inner selves. So, from our past, we might be rebuilding from things that happened to us when we were small. But this is a reminder that moving forward, we want to nurture that inner child. So the way that you talk to yourself, the way that you behave, the things that you allow to come into your life, remember, is it okay for like a little child? Would a little child be okay being treated that way? Sometimes the way we were in our past with our shadow behaviors, which are stubborn, resistant to change, overly focused on things, emotionally closed off, that's not how we would treat like a little child. So let's focus on that nostalgic feeling of being young and playful and fun and happy and free. So that's the challenge that we're facing, is that we need to remember to be mindful to do that, to be that for ourselves. So what is coming in our immediate future? We get to start a new journey. And I know it's not the full card, but for me, this is a call from our higher selves asking us to go beyond what we are comfortable with. So in our near future, we're going to be having situations that are going to call us to go outside of our comfort zone. So if these messages are geared towards those on the path of sobriety, those on the path to healing, we have to sometimes step out of our comfort zone. And that goes right along with that Three of Pentacles. When we don't want to ask for help, we need to ask for help. And then the blessed thing from that is when we ask for help, the people helping us, it's good for them too. They want to be able to help you on your path. And so in our near future, and I say ours because I'm a Taurus too, we are going to be asked to step outside of our comfort zone and just realize, in tarot, these cards that are, that have a lot of gold typically mean good luck, good fortune, good times coming ahead. But all we have to do is realize that we're being asked to step outside of our comfort zone just a little bit, and that's okay. Step outside of that comfort zone. Let's get into doing things that maybe we didn't do before, because some of our past behaviors weren't beneficial to us. So let's take a look at card number 5, our goals and our ideal outcome. Our goals and our ideal outcome are telling us to just continue on the journey. Don't let illusions from the past stop you. Don't let illusions of what you thought things were going to be stifle you. It's literally, the moon card could really just say, keep going. Go through those 2 pillars here on the card and just follow the path. And so also on this card is the little lobster. He's coming out of the water. So he has to be protective of himself. And sometimes we're very protective of ourselves. We're protective of our family and friends and things of those nature. But what we have to do right now is just keep moving forward. Don't let any illusions kind of like stifle us, is just what I keep hearing. So above and below, what's on our minds, what's in our subconscious, that could kind of keep us from achieving our goals or dreams, or keep that wheel of fortune from moving forward. So we have the Strength card. And again, it's another gold kind of card. So that is, for me, a very fortunate card, very good luck and those kind of things. And so if it's our subconscious is asking you to understand how strong you are and how strong-willed you are. And we're Taurus, we're a bull, we're very strong-minded. And so that is just a reminder to remember that you have strength to continue on our spiritual path. And then I have a little reminder here of all of the basically the spiritual principles to recovery. And so I just feel like it's the devotion to ourselves. It's the alignment of ourselves when we realize how strong we are. And it's that bravery too. So next, we have advice for our current situation. And I believe the basis of our current situation is needing help and remembering to ask for help, remembering to be mindful of our inner child, and know that pretty soon in our near future, we're going on a new journey that's going to ask us to step outside of our comfort zone. And so we have the King of Cups. Our King of Cups is emotionally balanced, emotionally stable. And this is the advice for the situation. It is be emotionally balanced when this situation comes up. And that's also the spiritual gift of recovery and sobriety, right? Is we're no longer doing things that continue to mess with our mind. We have that emotional balance. So moving forward, when this situation comes up, this situation where we need to go outside of our comfort zone, just come from a place of emotional balance. And again, you may need to ask for help with that. You may need to ask for clarity with a situation. So if you need to reach out to me, you absolutely can. You can email me. You can leave a comment and I'll reach back out to you. So let's take a look at the external influences affecting the outcome. King of Wands. So King of Wands is that ambition and drive. So I feel like it is Spirit asking you to have the ambition and drive to continue on your path. This is the energy that you want to be in as you move forward on that spiritual recovery path. And I love that the outcome row, as I call it, has the King of Cups, emotionally balanced, King of Wands, ambitious and driven. He knows how to get where he wants to go. And if we do seek help from others, it will help us know where we want to go. And so our hopes and fears is what's next. So for Taurus, where are their hopes and fears? Hopes and fears. Page of Swords. So with the Page of Swords, for our hopes and fears, it's coming from that place of curiosity and clarity. But it's really knowing that we're just starting this new journey. We're just being gifted that clarity, that the way that we think now is differently as we're on our spiritual path. It's different. And I just feel like a swiftness is coming forward. I think it means, for me, this Three of Wands, this stepping outside of our comfort zone and knowing that we have the stability of the King of Cups and the King of Wands is a blessing to have the Page of Swords, because it's here we go on the path. So our outcome that we're looking for with this reading, what is the outcome for Taurus collectively? It's judgment. So it is a time you're literally being called from your higher self. So I always look at this card as this is your higher self, and what are you being called to do right now? And so from your heart, from your emotions, your King of Cups energy, what is calling to you right now? Which direction do you need to go? Is it the direction that the Three of Wands is trying to kind of nudge you into, that's going to put you outside of your comfort zone? And if it is, that's okay, because you're going to use the energy of the King of Wands to kind of get you there. But you're being called to your next phase of your journey. And that's a beautiful thing. And I'm excited for it. I'm ready to start the next phase of my journey. So we're going to use this Oracle deck for just a couple of additional messages from above. I love that for us. You guys spin that wheel forward. Get the help that you need. Don't be afraid to ask for help. I don't like asking for help, but I have learned it is so much better to ask for help. And again, because it's not just what you need, it's what you gift others by asking for help. So we have challenges. It will not be an easy path, but if you build discipline, you will achieve your goals. Absolutely. So I think that is the card we're going to end the reading on. As always, again, thank you to all of my subscribers and to all of my viewers. And until the next video, have a great rest of your day.